The MSI GV62 8RE weighs only 5 pounds and has an 8th gen Intel processor and a VR-ready GTX 1060 graphics card packed inside of a smooth chassis, so it can provide awesome performance. More good news, the speakers are solid, and the keyboard is insanely comfortable. Design. While MSI's GV62 isn't as flashy as other gaming notebooks, its minimal exterior is quite gorgeous. However, we have some concerns about this laptop's build quality. Plastic chassis is soft to the touch and elegantly hairbrushed with IMR paint. A black, engraved MSI logo shines at the top, just below where the curves meet to form a stylish arrow. Underneath that, MSI's glossy dragon shield protrudes from the chassis. When I made my way down to the hinge, I found stylish red accents all along the vent grille. The bottom portion of the lid flexes when the lid is open and you apply just a little pressure. Yes, this is a value-priced laptop, but that flexing lid shouldn't be one of the trade-offs. The keyboard on the GV62 is pretty typical, with bold red/black paint and red LED lights. The touchpad looks slick, with discrete mouse buttons subtly accented in red. Above the keyboard is the power button, and next to it sit a pair of nifty controls that activate the fan and open the Dragon Center app. MSI includes all the ports that most gamers need. Starting on the left, you'll find a secure lock slot, an RJ45 port, one USB 3.1 port, an HDMI 2.0 port, a mini display port, one USB 3.1 port, one USB 3.1 Type-C port, and separate inputs for a microphone and headphone. On the right, you'll find the power jack, an SD memory reader and a USB 2.0 port. Autobot transformed over Haley Steinfeld. I immediately noticed how lifeless the machine looked. The color didn't pop, and even when Bumblebee stood tall over Steinfeld, he looked like a toy that just came out of a knockoff Hasbro package rather than like a 17.5-foot killing machine. Yet, the image quality was absolutely crisp. When Bumblebee huddled in a corner, I could make out the sharp details on his head from his vents and the small curvatures around his mouth. The surrounding bushes, the flaming cart and the bloodied bodies I just dropped all felt like an insignificant backdrop. What should have looked epic and thrilling was instead dull, lacking the proper color to bring the scene to life. On our lab tests, the GV62 8RE S panel registered just 72% of the sRGB color gamut, which is well below the 102% category average. The Acer Predator Helios scored a much higher 81%, and the Lenovo Legion Y720 edged out the MSI, with 73%. The HP Pavilion Power 15T fared even worse, with just 68%.